I've been sitting here for a few minutes just thinking about this, and the reason, one of the many, but the main reason why the world took losing Ozzy so hard, and we still do, and it'll be years of this, of coming to terms with the fact that he's not here. It's because, when a band you grew up listening to, a group you loved when you were younger, comes to town or a town near you, and you're like, I'm gonna get tickets. I used to love them. Like almost like a nostalgia act. You don't get that with Black Sabbath. They are more than that. So not only did they create a whole new genre and subgenres, not only did they change the music industry forever, these albums, the three I've heard, and everything else I'm about to hear, this shaped millions and millions of lives. How many people picked up a guitar because of this? Or a bass, or sat behind a drum set, or stepped behind a mic because of this? Tens of millions of people. So it's like it's part of millions of people. That's why you see 75-year-olds walking around with a Black Sabbath shirt on. That's why you see 12-year-olds walking around with a Black Sabbath shirt, and everyone in between. Black Sabbath or Ozzy. They didn't turn into a nostalgia act. They shaped childhoods and teenage years and lives right to the very end. Because how many people do you think saw Back to the Beginning? How many little kids do you think saw Back to the Beginning and they think, I want to do that? Be it a singer, guitar player, rhythm or lead, bass, drums. Millions of people. Or you have parents or grandparents that listen to Sabbath and they showed it to you and it changed your life forever. So it wasn't a nostalgia act. Black Sabbath was a way of life. And like I said, they were to the very, very end. Like your favorite metal band. I've said this before, but if they don't like Black Sabbath or Ozzy's music, which I think that's impossible at this point, I can promise you their favorite band was influenced by Ozzy or Black Sabbath. So either directly or indirectly, they were inspired by Sabbath. This is Into the Void, the final song on Master of Reality. Before I get going, be sure to subscribe. Helps me out so much. Patreon is in the description down below. New uploads every Monday. Let's do this.
prepares to meet his destiny. Rocket engines burning fuel so fast, hopping through the black sky so fast, burning metal through the atmosphere. Earth remains in worry, hate, and fear, with the hateful battles raging on. Rockets flying through the glowing sun, through the empires of eternal void, freedom from the final suicide. Freedom fighters sent out to the sun, escape from brainwashment and pollution. Leave the earth to all its sin and hate. Find another world where freedom waits. Past the stars in fields of ancient void, through the shields of darkness where they find love upon the land, a world unknown, where the sons of freedom make their home. Leave the earth to Satan and his slaves, lead them to their future in their graves. Make a home where love is there to stay, peace and happiness in every day.
That's exactly what I mean. That right there is exactly what I mean. How many people heard Ozzy sing and they picked up a mic, or heard a Naomi solo, or later on after he left, a Randy Rhoads or Zach Wild solo? How many people heard, like, I know he's in Metallica now and has been for what, 25 years? 24? Heard Robert Trujillo just rip a song on the bass when he was with Ozzy. Be like, yeah, I want to do that. I want to learn. Millions, millions and millions. Tens, if not hundreds of millions of people picked up a bass, guitar, drums, or a mic because of this. I said this is the face that launched 1,000 ships, 1,000,000 ships, because it's true. How many kids or teenagers heard this and they picked up a guitar and now they're part of your favorite band? Or heard vocals and now they're part of your favorite band? Either directly or indirectly, it doesn't matter. Like I said before, this journey's just getting started. I'm not out of bed yet. I don't even think the alarm clock has gone off. Let's keep rolling with this. For now, that's it. That's all. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you for coming on this Black Sabbath journey. The journey has barely, pretty much hasn't even begun yet. 3 down, 22 to go. Later.